It's the Line Makers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels.
It is the Jack Daniels Game of the Week. San Francisco, a little cross-country trip, paying a visit to Foxborough to take on the Patriots. New England's a 5.5-point favorite. Total in the game, 47.5. I'm Brian Blessed, joined by the line makers, Micah Roberts. Super Bowl preview?
It could be. And you look at what the Patriots did last week to the Texans. Man, that was a butt kicking, and it was embarrassing for the Texans to watch. Almost it looked exactly like the game we saw with the Packers. I mean, it was just completely one-sided. Texans were taken out of their game. But the Patriots now, you're talking about 7 straight wins. You're talking about just dominating teams. I think we're looking at around 40 average score over the last 7 weeks with the Patriots win streak, 40-19. That's been the score. Unbelievable performance. But Jim Harbaugh, the 49ers defense, the swagger that they have. The 49ers come in, covered 4 of their last 5 games on the road against winning teams. That's pretty impressive.
Odds makers may be caught between the crosshairs here a little bit. Total in the game, 47.5.
Yeah.
New England, 38-13. Over in their last 51 games. In recent history, it's even better. But is this the one team that could maybe step in front of that over train and keep this scoring down?
You know what? The 49ers are a completely different team with Colin Kaepernick. They're an over team now. They've gone over the total 4 of their last 5 games. They just are a more explosive team now. And on the other side, they're also highly volatile as far as turnovers. So Kaepernick puts them in a situation that Alex Smith didn't, where he's putting the teams in a short field and allowing the opposition to have an easier chance to score, and the games are going over. It's reflective of his play, both good and bad. So that's some of the changes with Kaepernick, where we've seen the Niners going over the total, and the Patriots, of course, are going to play their game. They're just a juggernaut right now. They're hitting on all cylinders. They're a tough team to stop. I don't know if I could lay the points here. I respect the Niners defense too much, but I'm definitely going to be betting the over.
Right, listen, both teams highly motivated. In fact, now holding the tiebreaker, New England has a real opportunity to get home field advantage in the AFC. 5.5, it's a dead number, and we know what happens when the Patriots play, but these are the Niners. But, I mean, are we talking Patriots and over? Is that where the money's going to come?
Yep.
It's 5.5. Is it going to go towards 7?
Why not? 5 of the last 8 games the Patriots have been in have been Patriots to the over. So you might as well jump on board and bet it. It happened last week. It's a Sunday night game, and what you're going to see is you're going to see favorite money come in, but you're also going to see the liability from the day over the first 14 games or 13 games in the afternoon come in to force. When they start looking at those screens after the first games come in and they post the last score, all of a sudden the Patriots' risk to the over is going to be through the roof. You're going to see inflated numbers just because of that. So if you like the Patriots, or rather the 49ers, you might wait until kickoff. Maybe you can get 6.5, 7.
Watch Micah's industry report. That game, New England and Houston, is a game that was going under the total. Finally, both teams were running the ball just to go home, and then Mallet threw a pick on the 15-yard line, and it was a score that killed the books. And again, it came in Patriots and the over.